What's up, guys? Big news to cover. Kwon is arrested. Yes, the guy who founded and ran Luna. He is behind bars, arrested. What I'm going to cover first is Nayib Bukele talking about how he wants to eliminate all taxes from El Salvador. Next, going to talk more about Kwon being arrested, and we have Corey over at swan.com breaking it down for us in a video. Next, we have $4.5 trillion of Fidelity assets now able to buy Bitcoin, as well as NASDAQ saying it's about to offer Bitcoin custody. Then we have some Greenpeace drama. Greenpeace laid out this amazing artwork, but it is criticizing proof of work, which is how the Bitcoin network is secured. Next, taking a look at the Bitcoin supply. It hasn't been moving, what this means, and finally taking a look at a tweet talking about, was all of this coordinated? All of these banks being taken down and everything happening right now, is this all a coordinated attack? So the first story, Nayib Bukele, if you do not know who that is, you probably haven't been following Bitcoin very long. He is the president of El Salvador. He said, next week I'll be sending a bill to Congress to eliminate all taxes, income, property, capital gains, and import tariffs on technology innovations, such as software programming, coding, apps, and AI development. And what Nayib Bukele has done, this is a story from earlier this year, El Salvador murders plummet by over half in 2022, and I believe the murder rate there is the lowest it has possibly ever been. So not only is he making it obviously a Bitcoin-friendly country, he is trying to eliminate all taxes, income, and capital gains tax. That's amazing, while reducing murder rates, so he's making it more desirable for wealthy people to move there. Next, we have Corey from Swan Bitcoin talking about Kwon of Luna being arrested by using, I believe, a fake passport at an airport, and he talks about how it was a Ponzi from the beginning, and he explains exactly how it was a Ponzi, and he just breaks it down really well. So that is huge news. What will happen with SBF? What will happen with Steve Ehrlich over at Voyager? What will happen possibly? He calls out Alex Mashinsky here. Next, we have a bullish story, which I have not said in a long time, coming out of Bitcoin magazine. Fidelity, which is worth $4.5 trillion, launched Bitcoin trading for all clients, and the NASDAQ just said it's about to offer Bitcoin custody, all amid the bear market. So mass adoption, retail adoption is going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Now, I will get to a little bit later in the story, all of these bank shutdowns, was this coordinated and what this means, and are they just trying to funnel all of the on and off ramps into massively regulated companies like Fidelity? They could be doing that. But now is a perfect time to shill hardware wallets. If you don't already have one, this is a brand new Ledger Nano X, and this is where you can take your crypto, take your Bitcoin off of exchanges, off of Fidelity, off of NASDAQ, off of anywhere other than a place where you hold the keys, so you don't have to rely on any other place to store your Bitcoin. This is literally what you should be doing right now. Next, a story, Greenpeace just launched this video, which I'm not going to play the video, but they have the skull of Satoshi. Yes, they created this beautiful artwork. They say some climate activists think that Bitcoin is just fake internet money, but the truth is, Bitcoin is causing dangerous amounts of real-world pollution from its ravenous consumption of fossil fuels, all due to its outdated code. What are they talking about? Well, Ethereum went from proof of work, meaning you need machines to mine Bitcoin, which you have to use electricity for those machines, to proof of stake. But proof of work has tremendous benefits to proof of stake. For one, it is much more secure. And not to get into the whole energy debate, there's a lot of smarter people than I who have talked about this at great lengths. The amount of energy that Bitcoin mining is using is really quite small, and especially for what Bitcoin is offering as an off-ramp to US dollars and centralized controlled banks, it's worth it. It's worth the energy consumption. Here, Greenpeace, Ripple co-founder, they are campaigning to change the Bitcoin code. When was this? Well, it was almost a year ago, March 29th of 2022. So there is a campaign against Bitcoin, whether they want to completely outlaw it or whether they want to push for a proof of stake version of Bitcoin, which is just not going to work and it's not as good. Next, from Will Clementi, the amount of of Bitcoin supply that hasn't moved in at least 2 years is on a tear, making new all-time highs day after day. So when Bitcoin doesn't move, that is a bullish sign. That means people aren't moving it around. Basically, they're not selling it, they're not transferring it, they don't have itchy fingers wanting to maybe move it to this wallet or that wallet, or obviously selling it for US dollars. They are not moving their Bitcoin, and this is a good thing. Next, finally, Andrew over at Twitter says all of this is coordinated, all of it. He talks about Kraken, Silvergate, Signature Bank, Paxos, Custodia Bank, Coinbase, Grayscale, Genesis, Gemini, new custody rules. So all the things that I've been talking about a lot in this video: banks, stablecoins, exchanges, rule changes, Wells notices like the one that Coinbase just got 2 days ago, the SEC, the Fed, FDIC, all of these other government agencies, they aren't done yet. And he believes, and I also believe, that none of this is by chance or by coincidence. The fact that they are going after Signature and Silvergate, the fact that they are not allowing Custodia Bank to even exist, even though it would be an over-collateralized bank, the fact that Coinbase just got a Wells notice from the SEC, all of these rule changes and all these things the SEC and the Fed are doing, they aren't done yet, and they have an agenda, and this could be related to the Fed Now program launching, I believe, in July, and ultimately a CBDC. So guys, that's it for the video. What am I doing? Getting crypto off of exchanges, unless it's at a very, very secure custodian platform. But ultimately, most of your crypto should be held on a ledger or something like that. You can use my link below. It is an affiliate. I get a little bit if you buy, but I think that that is really what we need to be doing. It is going to be crypto. It is going to be precious metals. I still like metals myself, and it's going to be self-custody. So not trusting anyone with your crypto or with your wealth. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.